Hello, Elkhorn families, another Trot Talk. Going to be brief, trying to think of what we want to talk about as we conclude trimester one. I don't know where the time's gone, but there's snow on the ground. We're getting into the winter season in Wisconsin, and that means the beginning of the holiday season, but also the end of a trimester. So make sure your child is getting ready and student is getting ready for their trimester one exams. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the culture we continue to create, and it's always an evolution, and there's things that cause us to ebb and flow as we try and create an academic culture for all children to be academically successful. So over the last couple of years, what are some things that we have done? Well, number one, you've seen our expansion. Thank you to the community for all your support and district of our CTE areas, right? So we have kids regularly going down there, working in there, making stuff down there. Our wonderful hub, which is for everybody else, it's called a library. We call it a hub. Why do we call it a hub? Because we have so many things going on there. Blended learning environment, kids coming down, doing online courses. We have teachers reserving that area. We have the Cube, which was our maker space. Kids are coming down to use that. Yesterday we had, if you look on Facebook, we had our band coming down and playing. All these things we're trying to create this really engaging, fun, one-herd environment. At the same time, we're also trying to create an academic culture where kids are engaged in learning. So trying to find balance has been our goal. Right now, we are trying to open up opportunities for kids before school, during lunch, and after school. One thing we are trying to keep is that academic culture in our study hall. We really want that to be an area where kids are focused on improving their grades. They now have access to their teachers. We pulled that back in the beginning just to make sure we hit the reset button to make sure we had processes and procedures that met that balance between an engaging, fun learning environment to an academic culture. And now we feel like we're getting there. Some other changes that we've tweaked have been the use of cell phones. So for example, you're hearing kids say, well, I can't use my phone in my study hall, I can't use my phone in class. That's true to a certain extent. Students have the access to use their phone before school. They can use it during passing time along with headphones. They can use it during their lunch. They can use it after school. And similar to how it's always been, if a teacher says we're going to use this for an academic reason, then they bring them in. It's not uncommon for that. But why are we trying to set those parameters? I hope you can, as I talk about it, you can hear we're trying to walk a fine line between creating that academic culture where kids are focused and engaged, because we know, especially me as a father of three, we know that kids can get distracted. At the same time, how are we creating that engaging learning environment? And that's, I just wanted to bring that up. We're doing our best to do that. If you have any suggestions, please do not hesitate to email me. More things are coming. If you haven't already, please make sure that you're looking at some of the awesome events coming up. We have our Maker Fair coming up in this winter. We have other opportunities and events coming up that really start to connect our community and our school to make sure that this is an engaging learning environment for everybody, including our families. Have a great day.